Have you ever felt like someone cares deeply for you but keeps you at arm's length? Like they're drawn to you but also running away from you at the same time? That's the emotional paradox of someone with an avoidant attachment style. And here's the truth: avoidants do love. They just love differently. It's often quiet, confusing, and filled with contradiction. So, in this video, let's uncover the hidden signs that an avoidant loves you but doesn't know how to say it. Because sometimes their silence speaks louder than I love you ever could. The first thing an avoidant does when they love you but don't know how to express it is they show up inconsistently. This isn't because they don't care, it's because they care too much and don't know how to deal with it. You might notice them texting you after days of distance, or suddenly being overly present after acting cold. This push pull dance is their way of regulating the overwhelming emotion that love stirs inside them. They're afraid of engulfment, of losing their independence, of needing someone too much, but they also crave connection. So instead of saying, I love you, they'll say, sorry, I've been busy, while quietly hoping you're still there. Another subtle sign: they remember the tiniest details about you. Avoidants are often highly observant, even if they don't engage emotionally in obvious ways. They may not pour their heart out or declare their love in poetic words, but they'll remember your favorite coffee order, that song you said made you cry, or how you said you hate being interrupted. This is how they express affection, through actions rooted in memory and care. They might not say, I love you, but they'll show it by doing something that says, I see you. Next, they protect your space, even when you don't ask for it. To an avoidant, emotional space is sacred. So when they love you, they unconsciously start respecting your boundaries more because they understand how crucial it is to have autonomy. They won't bombard you with calls or pressure you into closeness. Ironically, this can feel like distance, but it's actually a quiet form of respect. They're trying not to do to you what they fear someone might do to them: get too close and take over their emotional world. Now, here's a tricky one. Avoidants test you, but not out of malice. When they love you but don't know how to say it, they might create emotional scenarios to see if you'll leave. They pull away just to see if you'll chase. They go cold just to see if you'll still care. It's not healthy, but it's real. It comes from past experiences, moments when vulnerability led to pain. So if they're putting up walls, it's not always a rejection. Sometimes it's a silent question: will you stay, even when I'm hard to love? Another telltale sign is their nervousness around emotional conversations. When you open up, they may fidget, change the subject, or even withdraw. But pay close attention. They're listening, deeply. You might catch them later referencing something you thought they ignored. The truth is, when an avoidant loves you, your words matter deeply. They just don't know how to hold them in the moment without feeling overwhelmed. So their reaction isn't a lack of care. It's a sign that your emotions stir something inside them that they haven't fully learned how to sit with yet. Then there's the quiet loyalty. They may not call you their soulmate or talk about the future easily, but look at their patterns. Are they there when it counts? Do they show up in your hard moments, even silently? That's avoidant love in motion. It's often practical, not poetic. They might help you with errands, fix something for you, send a funny meme when you're down. It's love disguised as just helping. But deep down, it's their heart speaking a language they're still learning to translate. Lastly, and maybe most powerfully, when an avoidant begins to let you see them, even just a little, it means everything. If they share a vulnerable story, admit a fear, show you their family dynamics, or tell you what hurt them in the past, that is their version of saying, I trust you with my truth. That's sacred. Because for someone who avoids intimacy, revealing themselves is not natural. It's brave. And when they do it, they're not just sharing information, they're saying, you matter to me, I'm trying. So, what can you take away from all this? If you're with an avoidant and wondering if they love you, look beyond their words. Watch how they behave when you're not asking for anything. Listen to their silence. Feel the warmth beneath their walls. Because often the people who love the deepest are the ones who were never taught how to say it out loud. And if you have the patience, the self awareness, and the strength to love them without losing yourself, you may just witness a kind of love that's raw, rare, and real, even if it's wrapped in silence.